Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jonathan Nagiri, and today we are going to do my unpopular opinions for horror edition. So, be like anything horror, what are unrated, a lot of things that have you know, endured into horror lately. My number one, I think Halloween series. The Halloween movies are on like very much overrated. It's just the same shit over and over and over again to where you can be, oh, he's dead, he's alive, he's dead. But I guess that's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, they're all kind of like that. But for me, in my heart, I totally hate Halloween. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, my second would be found footage are like one of my favorite like horror genres because they're like a sub horror genre to where it's like doesn't fit in with a bunch of it. But like paranormal activities or like any of those found footage movies, it, it kind of feels real in a way. So, once you feel real, you kind of like, what the fuck? Like you're not scared in a way of a killer, you're more like this is real life or this is something scary. I think talking about the subgenre of the found footage, one of my favorites like series is Paranormal Activity. Oh my goodness, Paranormal Activity. If you haven't watched the scariest Paranormal Activity that I watched is 4 because she was on a web screen, whatever, and she's talking to her boyfriend, that type of thing. But there's someone's behind her, like she's sleeping, and someone is behind her like that. I'm like, oh hell no. Um, but yeah, it's a really, really interesting. And the fourth one's really interesting because it ties in with the first and second one, and it's very scary, my opinion. My third would have to be in horror, like Chucky is a little bit overrated, but for me, this one specific, it's called Chucky the TV show. That something about that just like it's really cool in a type of way. Like it was this kid who found like a Chucky doll or something like that, like a good, good guy doll, I think it's called, at like a garage sale or whatever, and he didn't know like the background of it or that type of thing. And it just kind of is a continuation. Oh my gosh, a continuation. I'm gonna edit this in. I don't care. Of like the movies and that type of thing. If you haven't watched the movies, really watch the movies. They're really good. My favorite is The Bride of Chucky, is where Tiffany got introduced, you know. Yeah, I like Tiffany. My bad. I think another thing about I think my fourth one would be in horror. Scream is very much like I guess like interesting slasher horror. I think it was kind of like the 90s type of horror where it's like, oh, they're teenagers and da 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 and a slasher. Like slasher movies in general and those type of categories are very cliche because why someone's get a phone call and oh blah 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 blah. So it's just interesting and like it creates I think like they made movie within the movie. It's just like what? I don't know. I just feel it's overrated sometimes. It really is. Sorry. Um I think another thing could be very um in horror, I feel like, or for me, one of the scariest genres of horror for me is like paranormal because they're real. Because duh, I feel like because they are real, so it's just like you get like, what the fuck, you know? Mm. King. King. King corn, sorry. Wrong holiday, but yeah. I guess another thing, this is like my fifth one, this is my last one in my opinion, is like a lot of the deaths on like the sets, like the Exorcist from 1978. That's crazy. You just know that it is a very, and you just know like like you mm-mm. Like that's how it had a lot of deaths, I feel like. So that one's just scary to me, not just in general, but just the scary that had a lot of deaths onto it. So that is my video. Hope you guys have a very nice day. Make sure you subscribe down below, like this video, just for more horror content, or this month of October doing horror content. So we can go probably watch a scary movie or whatever else. So let's do that. Okay. Have a good day. And let me do a little like okay. Have a good day. Bye.